This is Katie here. I'm going to introduce you to a project by the Kitchen Sisters, who are National Public Radio producers from the US. The Kitchen Sisters, aka Davian Nelson and Nikki Silva, have been producing radio essays since the 1980s. While all of their work is well respected, one of their most famous pieces is called Tupperware, and it explores the subculture of Tupperware parties. Likely, none of you have been to a Tupperware party, but here is the gist of what they are. A Tupperware party is run by a Tupperware consultant for a host or hostess who invites friends and neighbors into their home to see the product line. Tupperware hosts and hostesses are rewarded with free products based on the level of sales made at their party. The Kitchen Sisters, in this short piece, explore the strange subculture that would have been a Tupperware party and the personalities of those who sold Tupperware. Let's listen.
Somewhere in the world, a Tupperware party is held every 10 seconds. I'm Lucky Laurel, and I'm your Tupperware dealer. She's Lucky Laurel, and I'm Joyful Joan. That's Lucky Laurel. I think some people are just Tupperware people. Do you know what I mean? I'm an addict, a Tupperware addict. I'm ordering much more than I need, and I can't stop myself. It's part of my upbringing, part of my heritage. Don't tell me. Lonely Lisa. And
This is a pocket comb, or you can massage your scalp, or scrub your vegetables, or pet your cat. Please use it for only one of those following things. This might be a fact that you don't know. You do not burp square containers. Only round seals do you burp.
This is called the Scrape-A-Mall. To clean the grease out of your
This is probably my 7th or 8th Tupperware party. And at every Tupperware party, you feel like you need to buy one thing for the hostess. So here I am buying a Shape-O.
I think it takes a lot of courage to have a Tupperware party. As long as it hasn't, been abused, the Tupperware.
I've got Tupperware that I've had for 30 years, I guess, and most of it's good yet.
My mother always used Tupperware, and I remember after every holiday, like at Passover, Rosh Hashanah, all the leftover simmus and gefilte fish went into the Tupperware containers.
These are our ultra clear counterparts. When President Reagan was in the hospital, when she was going up the steps, she had a container full of jelly beans, and that was a Tupperware counterpart that was given to them by Justin Dart. You know, Dart Industries and Kraft and Tupperware are all one big family now. Did you know that? So they came out with our new butter and cheese keeper.
Justin Dart, he's a very special man.
He was instrumental in Ronald Reagan's drive for governor, and he had a significant part to play in his presidential bid also.
Any hors d'oeuvre, and you can lay toothpicks on the side here to use to serve.
You can always tell a Tupperware lady.
We start our rallies with the songs, and it really brightens up your Monday mornings. It just brightens your spirits, and you're set for the week. Even a brand new dealer, she might be some person that's been out of the job market for a while, and family and husband kind of take advantage of her, and she'll come into rally, and everybody makes her feel really special because she had a good week.
Here's Sherry! We had a new house and a new baby and a lot of bills. And I needed a job that I could be home, with the children, but could out and make some money too. And this seemed ideal for me. We came to the country 14 years ago because we knew it was the land of opportunity. Tupperware really showed us it was.
Tomorrow's my 12th year in Tupperware. I used to be a deputy sheriff. I had done that for 10 years. After 6 months, I quit that security job I had. And then 3 months later, I became a manager. And I love it.
What do you like about it?
The money. I love the positive input instead of the negativeness I used to have in law enforcement.
9, 5, 3. Is your husband at all involved with this?
Very much so. He does all my ordering. He does all my postcards. My son now bags my Tupperware. Most of my friends, they just sat back and just waited for me to fail. And he was doing that at first because he just didn't see any future in this. Now you should talk to him. If I quit, he wouldn't be too happy.
It's really an advantage to have a husband that's involved. I don't have that privilege. My husband just laughs. He says, "Oh, another plastic bowl party."
There are so many more women in the business than there are men. But when they come in, if they do well, they go to the top. They will move faster than a woman does.
And my wife and I, we've been running the business for 2.5 years now, and we're going to sell $1.25 million this year, which is not too bad for mom and pop business.
Is there a Tupperware union?
No. It's an opportunity company. Anybody's welcome to join to be a Tupperware dealer. Tupperware treats you so well, you wouldn't have anything to bargain for.
And what are the fringe benefits of Tupperware?
Your buying power to buy Tupperware, the gifts that you earned. The last contest that we have, I earned a American of Martinsville sofa.
I've earned an organ and microwave.
I've won a trip. I've gotten a brass
And of course,
bed.
I guess you know Tupperware
Several
gives us
large
cars
pieces of
too.
furniture, a lot
Like
of
I'm due to get a new
appliances.
one. It's supposed
I've
to be
won a
a
$900 set of Norotaki
Choice one,
china.
a diamond
And now I'm
emerald
working
ring
with
from
crystal
Tupperware.
to go with
Crystal
it.
dinner belts.
My station wagon.
Makeup
I have a brand new
brushes,
station
jewelry
wagon
boxes,
just about
little
every year.
feminine things that women love. Twice a year you go to conventions. You can walk into the auditorium the first day and you can cut the excitement with a knife. That's called Jubilee.
One is in Utah and the other is in the world headquarters in Orlando, Florida. It's like a rally which lasted for 2.5 hours tonight here. It goes on for 3 days.
There were 700 Tupperware ladies in the room, and when they brought out the food and there's no salt and pepper on the table. Well, pretty soon somebody's up at the podium and says, "Oh my goodness, we forgot the salt and pepper shakers." And then they blow the trumpets and everything, and they drop the screen down. They show our new salt and pepper shaker. They really keep us entertained. This year, it was called the Big Country Jubilee, and everybody dressed in, like hee-haw, and one whole distributorship went as Dolly Parton's.
I've got the topper feeling up in my head, up in my head.
If you're the type of person that likes to sit at an airport and watch people, this is a job for you.
Why am I retiring from Tupperware? You have to drag this Tupperware out of your house every night, right? Into the car and into somebody else's house, and it's a real chore. It changed my life. It gives me a leftover mentality. Actually, most people are potential Tupperware dealers. They really are.
Down in my toes, down in my toes, I got the topper feeling. Down in my toes, down in my toes to stay. I got the topper feeling.
What we would like you to take away from this piece is how they weave together storytelling and other audio. An audio postcard does not need to only be ambient sound. As you are in a different context for the next several weeks, imagine how you might represent some spaces in sound. Tupperware brings us to a 1980s living room and a convention center all in one piece. Where might you bring us? The Kitchen Sisters have a new podcast that explores how they made their radio pieces and why. If you'd like to know more about the making of this radio piece, you'll find a link to their podcast in the notes. You'll also find a link to the full piece in case you want to listen again. Thanks, everyone.